My friend Jeremy. He's one of the greatest guys a guy could ever know, or even hope to ever know. He taught me the true value of loyalty and dedication and of giving. You are one hell of a special guy, Jeremy. And I want to raise this glass as a toast to you and to Susan and your future wife, your lives together, your future life together. I wanted to relay a quick story about what happened to us when we were 13 years old. But I have to preface it by saying that Jeremy has an older sister and her name's Debbie. And Debbie is 2 years older than us. So when we were 13 and Debbie and her friends were 15, and at that time being boys caught in the tiger maw grip of puberty. 15-year-old girls were not only womanhood personified, but Venus, Aphrodite, Olympus, and Pubis Mons colliding in the vortices of our young, inexperienced, hormone-raged minds. So we put on our snow clothes and headed down to where Debbie was, where she's having a sleepover as well. And we started throwing snowballs against the house for about 10 minutes. And that's quite a long time, for the people inside. And Jeremy finally threw one snowball that was very large and loud. And I was not going to be outdone, so I picked up what seemed to be a snowman's midsection, like a solar plexus. And I was going to throw that. But I didn't, because the father came out and yelled like, "What the hell are you doing?" Do you remember? Yeah. No, it was crazy. So he took off running. And Jeremy's been always known for his kind of athletic prowess. And he's always been very fast. Susan should be able to attest to his quickness, you know what I'm saying? But anyhow, so we were running, trying to evade the father. It ends up being that Jeremy just can't run anymore, and he says, "Let's stop and hide behind this tree." I didn't want to, because I thought we could get back to my house, my mom's house. But because of the friend that Jeremy is and what he's always taught me, I decided to stop and hide behind that snow-covered pine tree. Sure enough, the father found us and whipped us up like a couple of little rag dolls and started yelling at us. Do you remember how he was yelling, man? Yeah, dude. For sure. All right. But the thing about it is like how scared he was, that look of sheer unadulterated terror that I saw on his face when he was being yelled at by that girl's father was the same look that he had on about an hour ago when he was exchanging his vows. But her father finally realized who he was and let us go, but instructed us to tell our mothers, which we did. I wanted to tell this story to remind you about our friendship and how I won't leave you to the wolves and in trouble. Well, there was that one night in Tijuana. But, and then New Year's Eve in Vegas, sorry. But I want you to know that I'll hide behind any of life's snow-covered pine trees with you, man. Congratulations. I love you.